Hey AP folks, welcome to our new online learning for the next little bit. Couple things I want to go over today. So first thing first, just kind of some general like big picture stuff. I'm going to be pushing stuff out through Google Classroom, and so you'll just check your daily agenda every day. But also like be patient as we all learn through this and move through this. And while I will set deadlines, it's going to be kind of a fluid time. So don't like overly stress if a computer program goes down, if you suddenly had to watch a younger sibling all day and didn't get caught up. Like, it's okay. We're going to be a little bit flexible with this right now. So just try and kind of roll with the punches a little bit. Also, I'm so sorry that this is happening during your senior year. I know that there is probably a lot of disappointment with things that you are missing, and the uncertainty is stressful during an already stressful time for you as you're waiting to hear from colleges and stuff like that. We are conducting school as normal, and so you will be getting the credits that you need. I have no idea what this looks like long term. It's really kind of a day-to-day thing. The best way that we can get back to life as normal is to isolate as much as possible. That said, I do encourage you to like get out for a walk or something like that. Video chat with your friends. Don't get together with them. But video chat with friends, I know those things are really helping me right now, and we're only in day 4. I also really encourage all of you to keep a daily journal, and I encourage you to do a hard copy. Write it down. Don't have it digital. There's just something different about handwriting it, about having a hard copy, something kind of physical to show future generations, to pass on, things like that. Journaling can be about your feelings, it's a great place to vent. It could just be about updating what's happening. Also, we are living a historical event. Like, this will be in the history books. This is crazy. And so realizing that we're having that moment while we're in that moment and trying to document that moment and what you're feeling and what you're thinking. And just knowing too that humans and civilization have been through lots of crazy things in the past, and we've come out on the other end. So trying to keep that in mind, even though I know some moments this has a very like end of days dystopian novel feel to it. I understand. As a reader, there are far too many similarities to some dystopian novels right now. Okay. Many of you might be wondering, and I'm hoping they sent out an email to students as well about AP testing. I don't have a full answer yet, but of course College Board is fully aware of what's going on. And last I heard, nothing official, but I did hear this from College Board. Last I heard is that they're looking at their options. They're looking at bumping the test back for any school district that loses 3 weeks of content instruction. I think that would be us. Even though AP Lang has finished up, not all the AP classes have finished up their content. So that is one option. However, this whole thing is really going to play out kind of day by day, and we don't really know what that'll look like. That might not even be enough to bump out there. They have looked into, they are talking about potentially making it so students can test at home. I have no idea what that would look like. It would probably be some sort of like secure portal that you have to log into. And there are ways that they can, make sure students aren't, getting on Google to look up answers and stuff like that. But but you will all be fine. And you know, from AP testing and from AP practice, it's not like you have a lot of time to like bounce on over to Google to find the answers. For right now, AP Classroom is open. If it helps you feel better to practice and go on there, then by all means do. If that is stressing you out, then don't. It's not going to help. For us, for right now, for AP Lang, reading broadly, reading consistently, and remember, reading lots of different things. It doesn't have to be, you know, academic literature with a capital L. It doesn't have to be, you know, all analytical nonfiction, although that is great. But as you've seen from some of our discussions with the argument prompt and things like that, even some fun beach reads, even watching funny shows on Netflix can be beneficial for building background knowledge, because you don't know what that prompt is going to be, and you can bring all kinds of examples in. So don't feel like that time where you need to maybe take a little brain break and have something enjoyable, don't feel like that's wasted time. We all need that to be able to kind of move forward through all of this. Remember to read your independent reading book. I'm really glad that we got those before we left. Hopefully you have some books at home. As far as I know, although I didn't check today, the county library is still open. I know this will come as a shock to you, but our first stop on Saturday was to go to the library and check out like 40 books. Granted, a bunch of those are like picture books and kids books, but you can check out, I don't remember, like up to 90 books or something like that. So the library is a great resource, and I don't know when it will close, and so maybe that is a good thing to hit up. Okay, on today's agenda, on Google Classroom, that'll be the #1 place you look every day. We're finishing up with The Moth and This I Believe, and I have directions for you to pick out some stories to listen to. This I Believe are really short, and they're only audio. The Moth are great. I love listening to the Moth stories, and so just go through and kind of check out some ones that you like. I suggested one by Tig Notaro, the comedian. It's a little bit long, like yours is not expected to be that long, but it's just very good, very sweet. A great way to illustrate a relationship between her and her stepfather. And of course, paying attention to word choice, repetition, dialogue, things like that. She has a good example too of using some humor, making it a little bit funny without making it a joke. So that is open to you. Humor is hard to write. And so if you do want to include some humorous aspects, pay attention a little bit to maybe how she spins that. And just explore. There's a ton of great ones on there. I also have the This I Believe Moth assignment directions. So each is one sheet long with the requirements, the word requirements, the due dates. Your first draft is due on Monday, the 23rd. You're going to do some peer review, and then your final draft is due next Thursday. More kind of directions on how that's going to work are coming. You will just pick one. So the directions are as one document with the explanation of This I Believe and The Moth. You're just picking one. You're one or the other, whichever one works for you. And that is uploaded. I will work in the coming weeks. I'm learning some new programs so that I can have a little bit more advanced tech videos to show you some stuff and demonstrate. But just look back each day. Generally, you want to be reading every day. We'll have some writing prompts up. You'll be turning in this writing assignment, and we will keep carrying on. All right? Shoot me an email if you have questions, and check Google Classroom every day, and I will be in touch again. Take care, everybody.